Hey everybody, I'm Knisell, your personal trainer. Today we're going to do a body weight workout at home for beginners. You don't need any equipment, just a chair if you need some help for balance. Let's get started. Hey everybody, the first exercise we're going to do today is called the glute bridge. So I want you to go ahead and lay down on your back, bend your knees, have your feet flat on the floor, and you're going to push up through your heels. I want you drawn in right below your belly button, drawn in towards the spine, and you're going to tighten up your glutes. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds. So remember, you're drawing in your core, which is right below your belly button, drawn in towards the spine. You're keeping your glutes active, and you're pushing your weight through your heels. You should feel those glutes burning now. I know I do. And rest. All right, now we're going to take 30 seconds and we're going to get set up for our second exercise, which is called the bird dog. So I want you to have your knees where they're right underneath your hips. You're going to put a little arch in your lower back, and you're going to have your wrist right underneath your elbows. So from here, we're going to take a couple breaths, still recovering. Notice how my neck is in neutral here. So I don't want you having your neck like this. I want you to keep your neck in neutral. We're going to take our opposite arm and leg, and we're going to extend them out. So our arm is out at 45 degrees. Our core is drawn in again, just like we did in our last exercise. And this glute is tight as well. So let's go ahead and hold this one now for 30 seconds. This is a balance exercise as well as a core exercise. So you're working some small muscles in your hips, in your low back, your glute, and your stomach. Now let's switch sides. 45 degrees out, core drawn in, neck in neutral, other glute is tight. And rest. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take 30 seconds and repeat those exercises again. So just go ahead and lay down on your back. You're going to let your heart rate come down. Okay, let's get back in position. So our knees are bent. We have our weight in our heels. Right below the belly button, we're going to draw back in towards the spine. And we're going to push up through our heels, feeling our glutes contract. This time we'll go ahead and keep our hands right on our hips. So the butt is tight, our core is drawn in, glutes are tight, and we're going to hold this for another 30 seconds. Keep those glutes tight. 10 more seconds. Keep that core in. Push through those heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Come on down. All right, we're gonna take 30 seconds right here, and then we're gonna repeat the exercise, the bird dog again. Okay, so let's roll on over. Let's get back in position. Our wrists are right underneath our elbows. Knees are right underneath our hips. Put a little curve in our lower back. Make sure our neck is in neutral. Extend the opposite arm and leg. So that arm's out at 45 degrees. Our core is drawn in. This glute's tight. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds again. Twenty more seconds. 10 more seconds. You got this, guys. And rest. Take a breath. Put that curve back in the low back. And let's do the other side. So remember that right below the lower abs, you're drawn in towards the spine. Neck is in neutral. Fifteen more seconds. Five more seconds. And rest. Whew! I'm warmed up now. All right, our next exercise we're going to do here is called an isometric lunge. This is one where I suggested a chair if you need any help with balance. So I have my chair right here. I'm going to stand on my left leg. I'm going to step up, step back. I'm on the ball of my back foot. My core is active. I'm going to come right on down, bending my knee. Notice how I still have an arch in my lower back. I want to maintain that arch there, and my neck is still in neutral. So my core is active, and I'm pushing through my front heel. I'm working this front leg right here. If you don't need to hold onto the chair for balance, just go ahead and hold yourself like this. "15 more seconds. Remember that core is active, guys, and your weight is in your front heel. 5 more seconds. And come right on out of it. I'm going to give you just a little bit of rest, and then we're going to do the other leg. So catch your breath. Okay, so now we're going to stand on our right foot. We're going to lift our left leg up. We're going to step back. I'm on the ball of my left foot. Have an arch in my back. I'm bending down only as far as I can maintain that arch in my back. I've got my core drawn in, and I'm pushing through my right heel. If you need to hold on to balance, that chair is right there for you. Otherwise, you can let your hands drop right at your side. We're pushing right through this right front heel. We got 15 more seconds. You should be burning now. 5 more seconds. And come right on out of it. All right, we're going to give you 30 seconds rest again, and then we're going to go into push-ups. So in the push-ups, I want you to have your wrist right underneath your shoulders. We're going to do 2 different types of these. If you're a beginner workout, you can do modified push-ups where you're going to do them from your knees. That's the one I'm going to demonstrate first. So have a little arch in your lower back. Draw your core in. As you come down, you're going to bring your body over your hands. So I'm coming down slow. I'm keeping my elbows in tight to my body. And then I'm pressing all the way up. I want all you beginners to only go down as far as you know you're going to be able to press your body back up. 2. So that may only be a few inches, like right there. And then press all the way up. 3. If you can go down further and you feel confident, do it. 4. Nice and slow. Hold for a second. Up. 5. Nice and slow. Hold for a second. Up. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9. Let's try to get 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. Remember, only go down as deep as you know you're going to be able to press back up. 11. And let's get 1 more. And 12. All right, let's rest. Let's take that 30 seconds. Okay, let's do our second set of lunges now. So we're standing on our left leg. We're going to go ahead and step up, step on back. Our weight's in our left front heel. Our core is active. We're coming on down only as far as we can, maintaining a curve in our back. Remember, your chair is there if you need to hold it for balance. And your weight right now is in that left front heel. So we're doing this for 30 seconds. All right, guys, let's get 15 more seconds. Keep that core drawn in. And keep your weight in your front heel. 5 more seconds. All right, and switch sides. So now we're going to stand on our right leg. We're going to step up with our left leg, step back. We're on the ball of our left foot, maintaining a curve in your back. You're coming on down. Your core is drawn in. Your weight is in your right heel. And let's hold this one for 30 seconds. "20 more seconds. Keep pushing through that right heel. "10 more seconds. Maintaining a curve in your lower back. And that's good. All right, 30 seconds rest, guys, and then we're going to go back into another round of push-ups. So let's get back in position. I'm going to start again with the modified push-ups, and then I'm going to show you what the regular push-ups would look like for anyone that wants to do those. So we're going to have our wrists right underneath our shoulders, little curve in our lower back. Remember, we're coming forward over our hands as we come down. So come down nice and slow, elbows in tight, press it all the way up. 1, 2. Here's some regular push-ups for the guys that want to do these. Coming forward, down nice and slow, press all the way up. Nice and slow coming down, pausing. Remember, you're only going down as far as you feel confident, knowing that you're going to be pressing up again. Let's get 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's rest. Let's take 30 seconds. All right, guys, our next exercise we're going to do is called an isometric squat. So I want you to draw in right below your belly button again. We always activate our core first. You're going to put your hands out in front of you as if for counterbalance. You're going to sit way back, like if you're sitting back into a chair. Your neck's in neutral, your core's in, and your weight's in your heels again. And we're just going to hold this for 30 seconds. Remember, your weight's in your heels. We got 15 more seconds. Push that butt way back. We got 5 more seconds. All right, rest for 30 seconds. Our next exercise is a front plank. That's what we're going to do next. So take your time, come on down nice and slow. You're going to have your elbows right underneath your shoulders. I want you to have a little arch in your lower back. In one motion, you're going to straighten out your legs, draw in below that belly button, and tighten up your butt at the same time. 10 more seconds. Okay, keep that arch in your back, draw that core in, lift up, tighten up your butt. Remember, your neck is in neutral, so you're looking down. You're definitely not looking up. So neck is in neutral, right below the belly button's drawn in. Squeeze those glutes. 15 more seconds. Five more seconds. And rest. Bring your knees down. 30 seconds, guys. Okay, guys, let's do our second set of the isometric squat. So let's have our feet about hip width apart, right below the belly button's drawn in, hands are in front of us to counterbalance, and you're sitting way back into the chair. Your neck is in neutral. Push way back, have your weight in your heels. Keep that core drawn in. 15 more seconds. Remember, your weight's in your heels. 5 more seconds. All right, and rest. 30 seconds, guys, and then we're going to do that second plank again. So let's come on down nice and slow. Take a couple breaths right here. Okay, come on back down on your elbows. Put a little arch in your lower back. Draw in right below the belly button. And tighten up the butt. See how I still have a little arch in my back? And remember, my neck is in neutral here. I'm not looking up, I'm looking down. We're going to go 30 seconds here. Draw that belly button in towards your spine. Tighten up those glutes. 15 more seconds. Five more seconds, guys. You can do it. And bend your knees and come on down. Let's rest 30 seconds before the next exercise. All right, our next exercise here is a modified side plank. So go ahead, let's get back down on the mat. You're going to have your elbow right underneath your shoulder. You're going to have your knees bent. Think about putting a little curve in your lower back. Draw in right below the belly button towards the spine. In one motion, we're going to lift up. We're going to draw in right below the belly button. And we're going to tighten up that glute. Remember, you can bring your arm up or you can keep it down on your hip. Think about where your neck is. Make sure it's in neutral. All right, we got 10 more seconds. Keep that core drawn in. And rest. Rest for a second, then we're going to do the other side. So same setup. We have our elbow right underneath our shoulders. We have our knees bent. Put a little curve in your lower back. Draw in right below the belly button towards the spine. Lift on up. You can raise your arm up if you want, or you can put your arm on your hip. Have this lower glute tight and your core drawn in. And keep that neck in neutral. We got 15 more seconds. Five more seconds. And rest. All right, 30 seconds. And then we're going to do our next exercise, which is called the prone cobra. So take a couple breaths. Come on down. So on this one, we're going to start with our neck in neutral. Our feet are going to remain on the floor the whole time. And we're going to tighten up our butt on this one. So my palms are facing up right here. I'm going to draw in my core, tighten up my butt, and twist my hands where my thumbs are facing up in the air. And we're going to hold for 30 seconds, just like this. Remember to keep those glutes tight. This way you work your upper back and not your lower back. Neck is in neutral. We got 15 more seconds. Keep that core drawn in and those glutes tight. 5 more seconds. And rest. 30 seconds, guys. All right, guys. Round 2. Back on our side plank. That elbow is right underneath our shoulders. Our knees are bent. We have a little curve in our low back. In one motion, we're going to lift up. We're going to draw in right below the belly button. And we're going to tighten up that glute. Remember, you can bring your arm up or you can keep it down on your hip. Think about where your neck is. Make sure it's in neutral. All right, we got 10 more seconds. Keep that core drawn in. And rest. Now we're going to do the other side. All right, so we got the elbow right underneath our shoulder. Knees are bent. In one motion, we're going to lift up. We're going to tighten that bottom glute, draw in the core, and keep our neck in neutral. If you want to put your hand up, you can do that. Otherwise, you can keep it right on your side. Ten more seconds. And rest. 30 seconds rest. Then we're going to do our second set of the prone cobra. So let's go ahead, let's take a couple breaths. All right, round 2. So from here, our neck is in neutral. We're going to draw in right below the belly button towards the spine. Tighten up the glutes. Keep those glutes tight and lift on up. Make sure your neck is in neutral where you're looking down. $15 more seconds. Keep those glutes tight. Remember, your palms are rotated so your thumbs are facing up towards the ceiling. 10 more seconds. And done. Hey, great job, guys. You just worked your whole body in 30 minutes. And as you can see, you didn't need any equipment, just your body weight. So congratulate yourself, you did a great job. My name is Knisell. Hope you have a great day.